Welcome back to Dexter Plays Vintage Story. Welcome back to Vintage Story. We were just sitting here cooking up some meat. Nom, 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 nom. And I just had a little bit of a bite to eat there, so I got my fruits up, my vegetables up. Protein's coming up slowly. This is all going to have a compounding impact on my health over here. So that's what we're doing, is varying that a little bit. I think today we're going to do a few things. We're going to start working copper a little bit. Before we do start working copper, I think I need, get out of space here. Let's take the axe over there. I need to get some extra dirt. I like that little double hop, huh? But before we do that, we're going to go ahead and fix this hunting pit. There's a suggestion that was posted, and absolutely agree with this suggestion. If you're curious, you can look at the last Vintage Story number 6. And you'll see in the comments what the specifics were. But basically what's this, the current hunting pit has an advantage I could put in there, which is I can connect this without actually impacting the functioning of this pit. If I am not mistaken, I believe I did not put another one down there. But yep, that's right, I didn't. Oh, there we go. So this will allow the pit still to work, but I don't have to jump in and out of my base. So it'll make movement just a little bit easier. And I like that idea. Let's go ahead over here and grab ourselves a new shovel. I'll take the flint shovel. That looks good. I've got, how many knives do I could use a knife. I'll take a knife. The axe, I got an extra axe, so that's good. And it looks like I could go ahead and work a few things. But before we do, let's come over here. I've set up a crucible on this fire right here. So here's the crucible. I can share this stuff. If you don't put, you just keep going through here, but to use this, I need to fill this guy up. And this guy is going to see at the top, it says pickaxe mold 0 of 100 units of metal. I need 100 units. This is going to give me 20, which means I need 4 more across. So I need 16 more to make a total of 20 units, or 20 pieces of copper. And I think I have one piece in there. Yeah, I have one piece in there. So we have to go out seeking copper. Before I do that, I'll put this away. And it's still nighttime out, so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of work out a little bit more. Ooh. I can also, let me see, is my food done yet? Almost. All right, let's wait for this one to go. We'll go ahead and do my inventory like that. Grab my food, thank you, and then we will stick maybe half the sticks in there. We'll stick the sticks in there, because I like to stick the sticks in there. Let's see, I have 2 spots, so I'm going to go ahead and nap up a couple of spears. There's 2 spearheads. Grab spears. Thank you. Put those away. One down there, another one up there. Looks like I'm shy on knives. And looks like I could use a couple of shovels. Okay, so I've pretty much restocked the wall, which I want to make sure I keep that going. We're going to have some more torches. So let's go ahead and stock up on those. Let's see, am I hungry? I'm a little bit hungry. We will grab a bowl, dip that bowl in there, and nom 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 nom. What am I eating anyway? Spelt rye porridge with mashed turnips and mushrooms. Sounds like a plan. 0.6 servings. I'll take that with me for now. And I also have over here. Nope. Down here? Yes. Let's make 1 piece of linen. And with 1 linen and 1 twine, I can make a linen sack. It's 5 slots. These are 3 slots. So now I have a new one. And let's see, I need 3. So the last bucket, if I take that off, I think I can actually chop that up. We'll see how that works. I will put this in place of the last 3. And I think if I put this in here with a knife, do I get reeds and stuff back? I do. Cattails are back. Nice. So I'll cut that back up for some cattails. We'll put those cattails away. I have one extra cattail left. What do I do with an extra cattail? I don't want an extra cattail. Here, burn that cattail. We'll put away the firewood. All right, so now we've got the fire going. There's a couple of things I think probably are worth doing here, but I'm not going to do them just yet. One of those is these torches need to be replaced. I haven't run into the rainy season yet, but when I do run into rainy season, I'm going to have to protect those torches because otherwise they will go out on their own. So we have done our new thing here. Let's get over here, see if we can find anybody playing. You, hello? There you are. Hey, how you doing? Whoa! Oh, dang it, you guys. Take that. Nope. Nope. Oh, you little rat bastard, you got me again. The other guy's running. Go ahead, get out of here. Ooh, flax. Nice. All right, we'll take the flax. I'll see your flax, and I'll raise you nothing. Nothing at all. All right. So I think we're good to go. I got 2 more inventory spaces to utilize, and I still have some more bandages I can use, so I'll bandage up a little bit there. I think the rest of it will work out. He's still running, so you're out of here. So next, I need to get copper. I need to get 16 more pieces of copper. 2 ways to get copper. One, you sit here and you sift through sand. We did some panning like that. I could probably pan all night and maybe get about half of that. It'll probably take me a couple of days to get all the copper. The other one is to go out and look for it. And we already know, if we look at the map, I got a couple places. Oh, I already cleared out the terrace, so let's go ahead and delete that. Copper here, copper there. I think those are the only 2 places I had copper. And I'm pretty sure I left a piece behind to mark where it was. So let's go over here and grab the pieces that are left. I can also start grabbing food, but I'm not going to do that just yet. I want to focus on getting the copper. Okay, so the copper is around here somewhere. There it is. You. And no others? Yeah, this is in one piece. And I'm going to go ahead and dig a hole here, just so that when I come back, I'll know where it is. Okay? Let's go up the next spot. One of the things I would suggest that you do, I can hear the little guy down there, get up high when you're looking so you can scan around to see if you can see any rocks laying around. It's kind of hard in this biome because there's so much in the way as far as grass stuff goes, but it's worth giving it a shot. Get up high, take a look around, see if you can spot any of the other places where there might be some copper. So we'll go ahead and grab that one. Again, I'm going to dig a hole here so I know where it is. And there's some copper right there. There it is. Native copper ore quantity is medium. Nice. So then we're going to go ahead and keep casting out here. And now I can tell by all of the little squirrelies where I've actually looked before and would have possibly run across some copper already. So I'm not going to cover anywhere where I have marks for food, because I would have expected to have run across any kind of copper there might have been the first time through there. Go up here a little bit. Again, this will give me a chance to get up a little bit higher. You can catch copper up high. The way minerals spawn in this world is predictable. Most people are like, screw you. No, it isn't yet. No, it is kind of predictable. Kind of. So the biomes will all spawn with 3 layers of dirt. Okay, so it builds it from the bottom up. It'll put 3 different strata down. Usually something very hard and solid at the bottom, and then coming up to getting something like basalt near the top. And then on top of that, it adds 3 points of soil. So if you want to find out what's there, you have to dig down like this. Where's 3 here? There we go. 1, 2, 3. Rock. Always 1, 2, 3 rock. So when you see something like that, rock is from that one right there. It's 1, 2, 3 rock. So right at that layer underneath that one will be the rock. Minerals Many minerals spawn depending upon either how far it is from the top. So it'll spawn like from the top, it'll be down anywhere from 1 to 3 blocks below. And copper, native copper, is typically like that. It will spawn one solid block underneath the rock. So it'll go 1, 2, 3 rock, and then that's one next lower that is where you're going to find potentially your copper. We got lucky in that one case where we saw it right there at the top. That isn't always the case. Usually it's down one, just so you have to use some kind of a pick to get to it. And that's going to be copper. And that's why we're looking around here, is because we have to get a copper pick if we want to get any kind of mining done. Can't get anything below dirt without a pick. The other way that it will spawn, and so copper does that, a couple other things will do that, is an absolute from the bottom up. So things like the iron ferrous stuff is a spawn from the bottom up. And so in that case, you need to know what your absolute height is. And we can see that over in the side. You can see where the last coordinate is my direction up and down. The middle one is up, is the Y. So it's the height. So if you want to see how far you are from sea level, you can look at that one at 123. And the bottom starts at 0 and it goes to 256, depending on the size of your world. But your default's going to be from 0 to 256. So I'm about halfway through. I'm actually right around sea level at the moment. And so some things will spawn only between sea level plus 1, sea level plus something, or sea level minus to sea level, So you'll get a feel for, if you watch the numbers, how far down you have to be before you can find something. It also gives you a pretty good idea. This is kind of interesting. This is just a big old hole in the ground. It's circular. It looks crater-like. It is possible that there's some meteoric iron in that. Meteoric iron is fairly hard to find, and it only comes from, you guessed it, meteors. So we're wandering around here trying to look for the copper. And if I can find some copper, I'm going to pick it up. And as I go, I'm just grabbing some fruit. So we're up high. Do I see anything here? I don't like you. Get out of my way. I don't see any rocks down, but I do see this ruin. So we're going to go check the urns in here to see if the urns have got anything. There's an urn. What kind of urn is it? Food. Great. Why can I get not in there? There we go. Turn that off, because you're entirely too noisy, buddy. There we go. Turn sound off on that. And then I think there's another urn around here. There's usually one right now by the doors. There it is. What type is it? Forage. Forage. So I have picked up... Oh, a peaceful. I got a record. Cool. I got some horse poultice and some flax fibers. All welcome, but not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for some copper. Where are you, copper? Alright, I'm going to start looping around. We'll switch biomes. I feel like the plains tend to have more copper, but I think that's just me. I don't think there's a reality to that. So you do you when you're looking for this copper. But one of the reasons I think that the plains can be a challenge is, again, I mean, there could be a rock right over there behind the grass that I can't see. So it makes it hard for me to spot. I don't see anything on the walls, so I doubt there's anything up above. Okay, we're on the water side. Let's go ahead and keep coming back. I see a rock, but it's regular. You can get to the point where you can pretty much spot the copper rock. The copper ore. See, like, that's flint. Out of note, it just, beak, there it is. Grab my my obsidian, since I have picked obsidian as my napping stone of choice. As far as things to pick, there's flint. If you want to go flint, there's nothing wrong with it. There are slightly different performances between the various ones. Frankly, just pick a stack and go. It doesn't really matter. Growing rye. You're almost there. Well, I don't have it marked, so let's go ahead and mark this down. Rye. Yellow, I think. Don't want to get too focused on just looking for... so now we've got quartz. I can pick that up if I want pieces of quartz, but I don't care because it's going to be... Quartz is going to be everywhere, but there's usually copper with quartz. Or maybe that's just because there's quartz everywhere. I will definitely take some turnips, make more stew, take care of my food. I don't like the way that happened. Let's do this again. There we go, right there. Turnips. Utilize your map. The map is probably the strongest tool that you have in Vintage Story. So I strongly suggest you use it. Copper. What is that over there? Hello, you. Right there is copper. White. Yeah. I'm busy. I am busy. I don't need you playing with me. Go away. Because there was copper on the surface, I'm going to come around here and see if I can find any copper on the top. Quartz. Jesus Christ, there's too much crap in the way. I can't see anything. No, I don't see any copper up here. Okay. But at least I know where I can go harvest some copper once I get myself a pickaxe. Let's put that away and continue to eat our food. Get some height. Don't see anything in there. Pretty colors over here, but that's about it. Ooh, that was a white berry. Kind of white currant. Okay. Trying to shift my perspective between looking for copper and looking for food. You're going to want to keep collecting seeds for a while. In fact, you should probably go back to... Oh, see, now, look, see the color from here? You can see it. That's copper. Thank you. I see some more pieces here. Another piece there. Any other pieces? No? Okay. Copper. I think once you get into Vintage Story a little ways, you're going to find that copper is something that you're going to be swimming in. It's not going to be the resource that you're going to starve on. Bismuth is going to be one of those that's going to be really hard. Bismuth and tin are going to be really brutal. And this is one of the nice things about being on the basalt or even in the desert, is you can see quite a ways out for the various types of, that's obsidian, various types of stone. Pattern matching. Oh, it's flint over there. I saw a different coloration. More flint. We'll keep... Copper can be found in... Oh, hello. Wow. A lot of native bits here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow. That was really good. Copper. I'm going to go ahead and dig down here. Just so I have a hole in the ground when I come back here and I'm like, where is it? Yeah, right there. You just dig right down there. I think I also saw ruins on here, didn't I? I did see some ruins over that way. Right? Yep. Let's go over. Let's go over there. How many do I have? 22. So I need 20 total. I've got 5 back home, so I have plenty to make a pickaxe now. So we're in the Copper Age. We have made it. But I still, since I'm out here, I'm going to be looking around a little bit more to see if I can find. Yeah, baby. Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more right here. All right, well, let's dig a hole. And we'll pick that stuff up. This is going to be a really good area to do work in, I think. All right. And I have... Holy smokes. All right. Well, maybe the basalt environment is where you need to be. Certainly is easier to spot it. And let's do copper. All right, let's start heading back. These big piles are boulders. Break them down. Was that? No, that was just flint. Tool. I got space. Gave me flint tools. Wonderful. They never seem to give you anything decent for tools. I'm going to go ahead and use my axe to get this done quickly. Just so I can see around here. So what? Only one? Okay. Only one. Anything over this way? Nope. Let's look across to the sand and see if we see anything in the sand. Sandstone. Okay. I don't see anything popping up. If you look over on the wiki, it will give you indications as to the height. It's kind of hard to interpret. Perhaps I'll share something with you a little bit later when we really get into it. Hey, copper and some food. But I'll do the copper first. I did a spreadsheet work on it. Go figure. I'm always doing spreadsheets. But I did a spreadsheet on the on the various kinds of minerals, and if they come from, you know, the absolute sea level, or if they come from ground down, you know, from wherever the layer of the dirt is, and then down, and then how far. And I'm still working to see if I can. I did it primarily because I wanted to see if I could understand just how was it working, because it is a little cryptic in the way it works. Yep, chickens. That looks like it's obsidian. Yes, it is. Give me some more napping materials. I hear chickens. I'm okay with hearing chickens. Napping material, thank you. Quartz. Could grab mushrooms. I got a little bit of space left. I am on my way home, so we'll go ahead and grab the mushrooms. Maybe. Did I miss these over here somewhere? Oh, there it is. I feel like where mushrooms are good to get in the beginning, as a long-term food source, it takes too long to harvest. Just feels that way. I can grab berries in a heartbeat. And actually later on we'll be able to get meat in a heartbeat too. It's just right now we got to work on it. And we'll talk some more about how do you harvest a bunch of meat all at once when we get there. Hello, puppy dog. You're going to turn into a big dog at some point. All right. I think we're close enough to home that we should be fine. Let's go ahead and wait and we'll get there. I'll see you back at the house. All right, we've made it back home. Let's go ahead and drop off some food. That goes in. I think I'm keeping that with me. Radishes could go in. Let's go ahead and plant these 2 radishes. Soundtrack. Where am I putting that thing down? How about over there? And we will... I think I have enough. I do. Okay. Let's get another piece of linen. Nice. All right, so the last 5, these things are positioned appropriately. So the first 3 are right here. So if I pull these out of place and I pick this guy up, you can see that it just takes the first 3 spots. If I leave something in there and I take it out, it's gone. It's in the bag. So you'll need to be sure you take care of yourself when you do that. So we'll go ahead and throw the linen bag in there like that. Get two more spaces. Get a little bit more of this cattail. Do I have... Got clear quartz, chunk quartz. I'll take both of those out. I'll put you back in there just so I can have some room. And we'll stick you over here because we're about to go over here anyway. All right. Put away the quartz. All right, so now I have a lot of copper. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 100. 100. And then I'm going to go ahead and light this. Now I can also hear that it's raining, so it's going to cause me some issues. And so we'll have to fix that as well. But let's get this going first. And I'll tell you what you're listening for. So do you hear that? If you let that go, it will eventually put your fire out. So you can't let it just keep going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick that over that. And that will protect that square below it from water. I can do the same thing for torches. So if I want to, for example, I could put in this, I could put that way up there, and then I could put a torch underneath it, and we'd be good to go. Let's go ahead and keep the copper for a moment, because we'll be doing another. I'm going to do 2 copper picks. Actually, do I have space for it? I do. Have you, you have not gone to the point where you've actually smelted yet. Okay, good. In that case, let's take a look here. 3, 4. There we go. There's 200 units. So that'd be 100, 200. So that's why I created 2 of those, because I'm going to do them like batches of 2. I've got 2 radishes here, so we'll put those in. Thank you. And now we got the smelting going on. Let's take a look at some food situation here. I've got not enough flax. So I need seeds or I need meat. And bush meat doesn't count. Alright, let's go ahead and eat what's left of my food here. Dip my bowl in there and now it's empty. I got that to go. Let me go ahead and eat. Yeah, excellent. Do I need more dirt with me? I do have some more dirt. So I probably have a couple more places where I want to worry about putting some cover. So I'll do this one here. So I can stick another thing here. I want to put one here, and I'm going to play a trick here. Hey! Do a second one there. So, Minecraft levitation. Yay! It doesn't work for sand and gravel. So you got yours over there. There's this one's being burned out, so I will put another there. And then I think I'll put one up here too. Just so I can see it from the front door. Sound good? Oh, here's another one. Yeah, let's do this one too. Okay, lights are up. How we doing with our gotta get my thing off. How are we doing here? Done. Alright, so now I've got a crucible. You can see it's got a temperature associated with it. If you look at the very last line, it says temperature 1094. If I wait a second and come back and look at it, it'll cool off. So you need to get it before it cools off too much. If it cools off too much, you just have to throw it back in the fire to heat it back up again. I also don't have to keep this going. So I'm going to take this coal out. Can I? No? Very weird. I'll put the coal back in. There we go. And now if I sneak, so I'm holding down the left control button, I hold down my left mouse or my right mouse button, I will fill that up. You'll see the numbers up there go from 0 to 100. It tells it full. And it's 1070, 1085. So now if I sit here and watch it, it'll cool off. And actually, if it is in the open underneath the rain, it'll cool off faster. So this one will cool off slower than this one because it's getting rain on it. And you kind of see there'll be a difference. When it gets cool enough, I can pop it out and then add a stick to it and make myself a pickaxe. So then we'll have the pickaxe done. So that'll be awesome. Unfortunately, I don't have any good food options at the moment. Let's go ahead and put the crucible away. And we'll put the remaining copper away. Because I want to play with it in units of 100, and I don't have, that's 20 pieces. I don't have enough pieces. I can't believe the healing here. Do I have room for it? Sorta? Alright, let's go do that. And let's see what we've got going on here. While we're waiting for that cooling to happen, let's take a look at our current bushes. So this is going to be flowering shortly. I can see we already flowered in a few of these and they will ripen. And you can see just by the count, I probably don't have enough of those. During the good season, you're going to want to be able to harvest quite a bit of food. And we're going to cook it up and store it. So that's going to be one of the next things we're going to want to do. Why do I hear a dog nearby? I have this obsessive compulsive issue where everything's got to be flat. So if I need any kind of dirt or whatever, I will harvest from top down to try to flatten things out. In this game, it's a little bit, once you go down 3, you hit rock. So then you have to deal with it. But I prefer to do this for a couple of reasons. One, so that when I'm running around, I don't end up stumbling, across one of these things that gets me killed. If it's flat, I can count on the way I'm going to move across the landscape. And also if it's flat, I can see what's going on across the landscape. And I see some spelt there. I see some more spelt there. I'm going to harvest. And even though I don't seem to have a marker here, so let's go ahead and put the marker down. Spelt yellow. Save. And we'll put this dirt away. Where's my seed? There's my seed right there. We can go ahead and plant this puppy. Rabbit! Yeah, you want to watch out for the critters. I'm going to have to fence this stuff in shortly. Because they will... Bastards. They will come over here and try to eat your stuff. Is this the sidewall? It is. So I think I'll come out from here. We'll craft ourselves some fencing here shortly. That'll be a whole farming thing. How we doing? They're cooling pretty much at the same rate, even though this one's covered, this one isn't. It's interesting. It's supposed to be different. And it tain't. All right, it's starting to get dark. I have done mostly, I've got the wall of equipment ready. So I don't think I have to worry about that too terribly much. We've got the pickaxe mold coming across. So that'll be fine. I want to get to the point where I've got that pickaxe done. I also need to worry about more food. So I might focus a little bit on food and copper tomorrow. Yeah. I need to make sure I can keep getting my copper going. Then I'll have to start securing myself a little bit more. So we'll let this, it's there yet? No, it's for 400 maybe. So while that's cooling off a little bit for more next thing. So tomorrow what we're going to look at is food storage. So we looked at our food, and if we look at it in our inventory, you can see perishable fresh for 90 days, right? If I go over here and I put this in 90 days, if I put it in this urn, you see it says it's now fresh for 2.3. If I put that urn in a covered, sealed room, it'll increase it even further. And that's what we're going to do tomorrow. But we can't do that until we have the pickaxe because we need to start digging through stone. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to dig down through here, and I'm going to create a root cellar to keep all my stuff in. 359? Come on, come on, come on. Really? 300? How cold do you need to be? I'm sure he's close. There it is, 325. Yep, just under 320, 324. So we'll take both of these. And just like we do with all the other stuff that we've been hitting before, I can grab these like this. There we go. So now I have 2 copper pickaxes. And with a pickaxe, I can start to go through stone. Ta-da! All right. Come back and join me in the next episode. We will continue with using our brand new copper pickaxe. Take care. Bye-bye.
Creeping through the shadows and the corners of your mind. I go where the wind blows. I run but I don't hide. I hear the call of the wild, whispering the name. No, I can't be tamed. My heart belongs to the night. I'm alone, I'm alone, I'm a lone wolf. 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 I'm a